Hi, we got Khaos here again with another ARC-V review. This time I'm going to discuss episode 51. It pretty much started where episode 50 left off, with of course Yugioh summoning out Rune Eyes and Beast Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and then Reichi's turn starting. Reichi first pendulum summoned Triple T Abyss Ragnarok, then using its effect to spell summon Caesar, the Exist monster from the graveyard, then normal summoning a new TD monster, and then Rage used Abyss Ragnarok's effect to tribute that monster and then to banish Rune Eyes, and then Rage used a new TD monster's effect in the graveyard, banishing it to be able to fusion summon, and Rage's fusion summon into a new monster that had a 3200 attack, and yeah, it's pretty powerful, I think. And then Rage attacked over the Beast Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Then Rage's turn ended. Rage started to insult Yugioh and reminded him about his carded friends and all that, and then Yugioh started to go dark again, but Yugioh managed to snap out of it. And then Yugioh of course started and pendulum summoned a Stargazer Magician and Old Eyes Pendulum Dragon back, and then normal summoned the Performapal Pendulum Wizard, or now Sorcerer like it's called in the TG, and then used Creation Magician effect to make Stargazer level 4. Unfortunately that is not possible in the real game, because in the real game Creation Magician can only target level 5 or higher monsters. And then Yugioh Exist summoning to Dark Rebellion Exist Dragon, and of course Ashun commented about that, and of course uses its effect to of course halve the fusion monster's attack, and twice pretty much, and then Yugioh tried to attack over it. It would have been game, but the fusion monster had an effect, equipped Old Eyes Pendulum Dragon into it, and we must save it himself from dying. So then it was Rage's turn again. This time Rage Pendulum summoned back Abyss Ragnarok and Pendulum summoned the Hell Armageddon from the hand, and then Exist summoned into a new Exist monster, Kali Yuga. It had 3500 attack, and attacked over the Dark Rebellion Exist Dragon, because in the anime Dark Rebellion Exist Dragon's effect is not permanent. And then it was Yugioh's turn again. Yugioh was kinda injured because of the last attack, and then Yugioh used a spell card to bring back Dark Rebellion Exist Dragon, and Yugioh of course stopped into Destruction Magician as well, because the spell card had a draw effect as well, and had to shuffle one card from the field to the deck, and that was the Trump Witch. And then of course used the same combo to bring out Old Eyes Pendulum Dragon, making Dark Rebellion's level 7 and all that, but I thought that Yugioh was going to win at that moment, because Yugioh used a card from the graveyard that he used before to make Old Eyes Pendulum's attack 3800, and Rage only had 300 life points left, but that Exist monster had an effect that it was kind of a weird effect. I didn't really understand it. Basically used Exist material to destroy all his spell and trap cards, and then used another Exist material to bring them all back, and then could activate them again, and then actually the one card that negated that card's effect that Yugioh used, and then copied the same type's effect. So then Reishi gained that 800 attack, and because battle phase was still of course going on, pretty much Caillou defeated all the Rebellion Dragon, and Yugioh was defeated. Actually kinda expected Reishi to win, of course, but yeah, the way it happened was kinda unusual and definitely pretty unexpected. Some say that Reishi cheated, but I'm not sure about that. Of course, anime rules are kinda different than the real life game rules. So overall, I really like this episode, very exciting to I'm definitely excited for the future of this series. Of course, Reishi then mentioned about that the Lancers are going to go along with him to different dimensions, so that's pretty nice. So first we are going to go into Synchro dimension, more than likely. So yeah, I'm definitely very excited to finally see the Synchro dimension in the anime, because we never really saw it before. We only saw the Fusion dimension and the Exist dimension a little bit, but not much either. So this was definitely a really epic episode. So I think this is for this review. I hope you enjoy it. I'm still kinda trying to improve on reviews. My last review got one dislike. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best. I kinda realized, but oh well. So for now, goodbye and Khaos out.